The dev diary talks about the Colosseum, but it only really touches upon it. I'm curious if there's anything you'd really like to highlight that didn't get into the 2-minute spiel in the dev diary.
Well, I mean, the Colosseum is so, like, uniquely Rome, right? I mean, it still exists today. I mean, anyone in Spain who's gone to bullfights knows that, I mean, that is left over from the Roman period. So it's like, we can't make a Roman game without the Colosseum, you know? And we were like, all right, well, what is the thing that the Colosseum, you know, it was actually used for like a blood sport and all this kind of stuff. But at the same time, they used to do these reenactments. And so it's like, okay, well, that was really cool. And plus, it's really hard to make fun, like kind of co-op gladiator gameplay on just this flat surface, because at some point it's just waves and waves of guys and it gets boring. So we said, well, what if we kind of, you know, took what history did, you know, really made it feel more theatrical. Like, well, they did have false floors, and we kind of said, well, let's kind of take that to 11. And so we're like, well, it's not just like one section of the floor that's false. I mean, we can bring up tile sets at any time, and you can be in a forest. Now you're in, you know, you're in a fiery, like kind of, you know, fiery platforms. And then, you know, we bring up some kind of buildings, and you feel like you're inside of a structure. And the whole point with that was just to be really entertaining and just to actually like let players experience something that felt dynamic, you know? And so it's like, well, it just kind of worked out, right? And this is, once again, something we pulled from history, but we're like, you know, let's do this Roman holodeck. And we did early prototypes, and I mean, it just turned out to be really fun, because essentially you can introduce new gameplay components like that. I mean, it's like, okay, all of a sudden a catapult comes up. Oh, that's fun. And now, you know, a thing with archers comes up. That's fun. You know.
I have to ask, will there be lions?
Oh, my gosh. We tried, man.
Will there be Christians?
We tried to, but no Christians would performance capture that for us.
Can we connect thumbs up or thumbs down if someone's going to live or die?
Once again, I mean, like, you know, the thing that's really painful is, you know, for a launch title, you can't get everything you want. And like, there's literally a stack of papers on our desks are like, yeah, we want quadrupeds. Like, I want lions, I want tigers, I want alligators and stuff like that. And they're like, well, we can't really do alligators right now. We wouldn't have enough time. What about tigers? No. What about horses? No.
Could be addressed with DLC down the line?
Hey, like, you know, there's always a chance, you know, but I don't know at this point. I'm praying, so if, you know, Chavat's, you know, listening, come on, dude, get us some tigers. But yeah, I mean, we definitely said we wanted to make like authentic Colosseum experience, and, you know, quadrupeds just weren't in the cards for us for this title, so.
To see more Ryse footage, including stuff you won't see anywhere else, check out GTTV this Thursday, November 7th at 1 a.m. Eastern and Pacific, only on Spike.